good, brothers? Governor Jake back, presenting facts over fiction to give you the knowledge you've been missing. Welcome back to the channel. Put your emotions to the side and make sure you hit that like and subscribe. All right, you know what time it is. Last night was the Super Bowl. Seahawks came out on top. Me personally, I don't really follow NFL football too much anymore. I say about 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, right? I kind of started falling back from football. I think it's soft. I don't like how they keep making these different rule changes, man. The kickoffs they're just atrocious, man. But I tend to tune in a little bit during the playoffs. This year playoffs wasn't too great. All my teams kind of got knocked out. I got a few teams that I root for. I ain't loyal to none of them, But Seahawks won. They was the favorite. And it wasn't surprising, you know what I mean? Of course you had your contrarians who just, you had people that just had to go with New England just because, I don't know, because the favorites were Seahawks, you had people that just had to go for New England because, I don't know, some metaphysical reasons that they can't really explain. It's cool, you know what I mean? Congrats to Seattle, man. We're going to talk about one of the biggest topics of the night, man, which was the Bad Bunny performance. At first I wasn't going to watch it. I ain't going to lie. At first I was going to just turn it off or just do something else and keep it pushing, man. Because I know how this dude gets down, man. He's a weirdo and he liable to, do anything on the stage. What I will say is that, I'm somewhat happy that he kept it tame. He didn't pull out all the, the freaky, weirdo, fun boy stuff that he be doing. He didn't do any of that, which was cool as far as I'm concerned. But that was about it. One thing I'll say, right, I do remember there was a sequence or a segment where they had a wedding or whatever, which looked like it might have been authentic. Not to say that that was their wedding ceremony, but it looks like that was actually a couple that was getting married. It was just some regular looking people. They wasn't no model looking chick. The shorty wasn't a model. They had a little Torta. Little Torta was getting married on stage. I thought that was cool. I said, damn, I ain't never really seen nothing promoting that, in a black performance. I never seen that, so that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, man, I wasn't too impressed with the performance, man, to be honest. Of course, I know some Spanish and everything, man, but the thing about your boy Bad Bunny is that a lot of the stuff he be saying ain't really Spanish, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't really get, man. But a lot of that stuff he be saying ain't Spanish. I'm hearing things about, he sings a lot of Latin, he mixes a lot of Latin in with the Spanish. I can't call it, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't call it. I think he be making up words, I think, or some type of devil type worship type stuff that he doing low key. You know what I mean? Because he into that too. Right? But listen, man, we're gonna go over some of these comments, right? Because I just happened to scroll through some of these comments, man, and it was the same demographic, right? And of course, we on BET. This is BET's Facebook page. Okay, let's go up top. Let's read up top. Okay, Bad Bunny really said this stage was his. An all Spanish Super Bowl halftime, Puerto Rican flags flying, salsa, reggaeton, surprise guest, and a message that hit hard. Lo único más poderoso que el odio is el amor. Okay, so it's basically saying the only thing that's more powerful than hate is love or whatever. Okay, Twitter crash. California made it official. Cultura over everything. All right, whatever. Whatever, man. Surprise guest. That was funny. I was a little curious to see what kind of guest he was going to bring out, right? And at first he brought out Lady Gaga, right? I couldn't tell who it was. Looking at her, right? I thought it might have been Lady Gaga, but it was she was singing Spanish and everything. So I was like, hold on. I'm not familiar with Lady Gaga's music too much, so I didn't know she had Spanish tracks or Spanish. I didn't know. But I know it was half, Spanglish. Half of it was Spanish, some of it was English. And the makeup was killing me. All I know is I was looking at her God, who is this woman, man? She's hideous. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was Lady Gaga. I wasn't sure. I found out afterward it was, right? And then they brought out Ricky Martin. When he came out there, I couldn't tell who it was. Like afterward, when I found out afterward, they said it was Ricky Martin. I said, "Oh, okay. I don't know how couldn't I can't I was surprised I couldn't tell. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, of course that's Ricky Martin. But when he was on there, I'm like, who the heck is this dude? You know? Of course, I seen Cardi B. I seen the Cardi B cameo at one point. I thought she was gonna come out and they would perform her track. I thought that was gonna happen, but that didn't happen. Them songs boy was performing. I didn't know them songs. It might have been one or two that sounded familiar. But I know some of his older stuff, man. Like, to give Bad Bunny some credit, man, some of his stuff does sound all right. I do think he kind of, at least with his older stuff, he kind of copied a lot of Travis Scott, like cadence and sound. It's just got a Spanish accent to it, man. But a lot of his flow and everything, it was like, I always thought Bad Bunny just was a knockoff version, knockoff reggaeton version of Travis Scott, to keep it a buck. But to be fair to him, he does have some decent sounding music. All right. So let's just get into these comments, man. Because bruh, these comments are funny, man. And I got something to say about all of them, man. Because it's like, these black women, man. Like, my thing is, I didn't really see too many. I didn't see no black women up on that stage, man. Now, I know, of course, black women have a complex, right, where they have to see themselves and everybody. So it's like, maybe they looked at a couple of them racially ambiguous, curly-haired brown Latinas up there and said, well, okay, she represents me, even though, this woman is a dark-skinned Black American. I don't speak no Spanish, none of that. Like, you know what I mean? But whatever. They gotta find, some type of solidarity there. I don't get it. But let's just go through these comments, man, because they're cringy, man. They are cringy, man. All right, Greg Estevez. We can skip Greg Estevez. You already know what he's talking about. Kimberly Hatfield, proving that music is a universal language. I didn't understand a word he said, but I understood every word he said. Listen to this shit, man. You didn't understand a word he said, but you understood every word he said. How? What? They just be saying anything sometimes, man. They just be saying anything, man. Some of that stuff was cringy, man, what he said. Some of the stuff that I did pick up on, because like I said, some of his shit is like gibberish, right? Or some type of fake Creole type mixture in Latin. It's like all this other dumb stuff. Some of the stuff that I did pick up on, there was certain segments, certain songs he had on there that was super raunchy, right? Like some of that stuff he was saying was just like most reggaeton, just super raunchy, just, sex or whatever, you know what I mean? Or get graphic with, we want to stick such and such into our such and such. Like, yeah, it was that type of stuff he was talking about. Okay, cool, whatever. That's fun. Then there was a segment where he climbs up on the telephone poles, right? And then he starts singing, and he's up on top of the telephone pole. Then I picked up damn near almost all that stuff he was saying on top of the telephone pole. He's talking about, nigga, the Latino coming to conquer the world. He feels like a mountain. Latinos is the best. Latino pride, viva la raza, all that type of stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. He's super patriotic to them Latinos right here in this part. I'm like, but that's typical of the Latinos, bro. They just knock off white supremacists. But, she loved that. Okay. You loved all that. Okay, Keisha. Kimberly, I mean. Okay. Let's see, man. What's D. Sarah Antilles? Probably a Caribbean, right? Must love the Caribbean people. This is our moment. Okay, Caribbean chick, whatever. What is this? Alden Hollick? Man, who are these people, man? Best part was when he was climbing the pole. I thought he was about to fix something. Didn't I just tell you what he was talking about when he was climbing the pole? That was her best part, man. What is this? That was her best part. Okay, well, she's a Latina. Okay. Well, we already know. I mean, well, I don't know. It says she's from Mississippi. She's from Mississippi. Not sure how that works being from Mississippi, but let's just keep it going. Dean Marshall. All right. Linda Hoskins, man. Linda Hoskins. Yes, loved it. The halftime show was insane. Bad Bunny killed it. He definitely understood and completed the assignment. What did he kill? I'm sitting there looking at the John like, man, what is this, man? What is this, man? What's Teresa Townsend? What was that to show how messed up we are allowing this S to interfere with our halftime? What was What was that to show how messed up we are allowing this is to interfere with our halftime? Okay, all right, okay. All right, let's keep it going. Marjorie Miller, I loved it. It's culture, and I welcome all talent portrayed with the right spirit. Love is the greatest power. Man, what exactly was cultural about Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl game didn't have? Okay, Ivan. Of course, gotta have a man push back on this. You gotta have a man push back on this. Okay, can we keep one damn thing American? I get it a lot. You want to role play, but stop interfering with our piece. If we can't understand it, we ain't listening to it. Okay, Teresa Towns. Okay, I see where you coming from. So she's over here. She's up under everybody's. Here we go. Hunter Wells. A lot of boos from the crowd. It's like a white troll right here. He white troll keeping it a buck, right? Hunter Wells. A lot of boos from the crowd. Let's see, man. Let's see what they talking about. Margaret. I did not hear the boos. Were you watching the same show, or are you imagining that everyone feels jealous like you? Mark, look at that last name. Look at that last name. Look at that last name. Where's Gayaza High School? Oh, it's a foreigner. It's got to be a foreigner. Where's Gayaza High School? Ain't never heard of that. That sounds like something far away. University of Houston, got a lot of foreigners down there in Houston. Let's see. Retard support this. I believe that's an AI picture, but, whatever. Hunter Wells, no, the bulls were coming from your house. Okay. All right, let's keep it pushing. Thoroughly enjoyed the energy. Okay, a celestial being, you just enjoy the energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't be knowing nothing about where the energy is coming from. It's just, they just feel the energy and they just love it. It don't matter what the energy be unless the energy, unless it feels dark to them. But you got to remember, a lot of these women are already dark. You know what I'm saying? So when they feel that energy, they attracted to it. I'm trying to figure out, you a celestial being, you just love the energy. You don't even know what the energy was. You know what I'm saying? Man, I watch Folk Talk Smack on Dot, so I made sure to watch this one. Okay, the only thing more powerful than hate is love. Okay, Melissa Manuel. Okay. Got some Hispanics up in here. He represented. What about Brenda Wilson? Should be more worried about this bad president than Bad Bunny. Goodness gracious. Amen. Child. Ain't that the damn truth? Facts. Look at these chicks, man. Whatever, man. Amazing. Okay, that's another Rican or whatever. So you got some foreigners up in the mix. What's up with all these foreigners on BET, man? Just they pop up under this particular article. You know what I'm saying? They don't be under BET can make articles. They put posts out all day long. Don't get no traction. On this joint here, you got all these foreigners popping up out the woodworks, you know? What's Phyllis Montana LeBlanc say? So grateful to see this. Love will always win over hate. Vote out hate. Love you, Bad Bunny. New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay. Way down there in the South. Talking about they love some Bad Bunny. Okay. Way down there in the South. All right now. Well, you cross it first. That's the example you have shown. What? Okay. Horrible. The boo showed it. This is probably another white troll. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. I wasn't happy about this. We can't even watch football anymore. Okay, Teresa Towns. That's right. It's Teresa Towns again. Shout out to Teresa Towns, man. Give her a like. You know what I mean? Okay. Ella Moore. Okay, chill, dude. Here go another white man. What's this white dude say? Just a question. Do people in other countries wave around the American flag with pride? No, they do not. No, they don't. They never do. I've been to 13 different countries. Never seen it. Like, I've seen it like a couple countries where like, okay, that's an American over there that lives in that house. They got an American flag on that one house. You'll never see people waving flags. Like, for instance, like, this is funny, right? You go down to the border. When you go down to the border, that Mexico border, when you're on the American side, right, you see all these, you're going to see American flags, and then you're going to see Mexican flags, too, on the American side. Now, when you cross the border, when you go to the Mexico side, you never see American flags over there. You're only going to see Mexican flags. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. This country's a joke, man. I got to make another video about how much of a joke this country is, man. The whole open border situation, just the fact that you got these people out here that want to advocate for just mass amnesty and stuff like that for these people, man. It's just a joke of a country, man. Look at this guy. She says, oh, yeah, Teresa, once again, funny, a good way to go to jail. Yeah, in a lot of countries, yeah, you do go to jail for that. Yeah, you got these people, they out here waving the Mexican flags while simultaneously burning American flags, both of which are offenses that can land you in jail in a lot of countries on this planet. This country, whatever. Another white dude, it sucked. Is this Linda again? She loved it again, huh? Okay. Industry plant. Who the F is Bull? Oh, man. For the whiners, you had 3 choices, whatever. It was such a beautiful performance. Beautiful performance. What was beautiful about it, Andrea? What was beautiful about it, Shorty? What is this? What? Whoa. What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, you know what? She definitely looking foreign right there. We ain't even gonna go down that rabbit hole, man. But you already see what we dealing with here, fam. We already see what we dealing with here. Awesome halftime show from Ophelia Porter. Awesome halftime show. She's from way up in Michigan, man. Come on, man. I mean, she's in Michigan, all right? So we ain't gonna say that. We don't even gotta go there. You know, that ain't no tether, man. Annette Williams, it was good to me. What was good about it, Annette? Like, what made it good? What made it good, Annette? Were you represented? Did you see the women up there that looked like you, Annette? Did they look like you when they was up there twerking? Did they speak your language? Did you understand any of it? It was good to you, though, huh? It was good to you. Get your ass out of here. Oh, man, you represent a country in a dress. Embarrassing where I like it. Okay, Anne Marie, whatever. Ivan, okay. Probably another troll. We got the trolls in the comments, man. Look at this guy. Jeffrey Oshima, the beauty of diversity. What, man, dude? It's from Sparks. Oh, okay, all right. You see, he's got a white weirdo looking avatar. Okay. It was the worst halftime show. Man, hey, it was up there. In my opinion, it's up there. It's up there with one of the worst. You got another one. Worst halftime show ever. When did Spanish become our language? No wonder so many turned it off, didn't watch. Man, beautiful performance and so much symbolism. Excellent job. Bravo. Dawn Walker. Okay, Dawn Walker. What are we talking about, man? Beautiful symbolism and all this shit, man. Whatever, man. Melinda Thomas. I ain't seen a brother yet, man. Have we seen any brothers coming here putting a cape on yet? Damn. All these women just like, oh, I loved it. You wasn't even represented. Just plantation mammyism 24/7. You didn't even understand any of the music. Not one of them is mentioning anything about the content of the music. None of them. It's just, oh, the energy. I just loved it. The symbolism. What? Man. Once again, the worst halftime show ever. El Lobo, the Wolf said it. The Wolf said it in Spanish. We got Tracy Jackson, a bunch of fire emojis. Charlotte Thomas, she loves it with the hand clap. What's Charlotte doing, man? She in Knoxville, Tennessee, retired. These old-ass sellout women, boy. Man, I'm telling you, man. Old as hell. You loved it. Didn't know nothing about it. You couldn't understand nothing, Charlotte. You didn't understand none of it. You just sitting there, just mammying it up, clapping, just dancing. Don't know what the hell you dancing to. Just jigaboo shit, man. Just jigaboo shit. I'm telling you, man. Nancy Davis, she got the flag there with her, man. What's Tracy Jackson, man? Another Houston, another African, huh? Another Houston African dance or something, another foreigner, man. What are you talking about? They love it. See, they love it for the immigrant shit. We already know why the immigrants love it. We get that. My question is, what's up with Black American Keisha loving it? What is it about it that you loved? I'm trying to understand it. You over here talking all this almost immigrant stuff. What that got to do with you? I want to know what that got to do with Keisha, man. Like, I don't get it. Here goes some boy, Lamar Dumb Gordon, another foreigner. What type of last name is that? Yeah, well, I don't know what he talking about. He ain't about to play his video. We got one brother commented so far. All right, got Mimi Wilson. She putting flags up. She got multiple joints. Carmen. Okay. All right. Let me see where I'm not seeing where she coming from. All right. Shorty said stop with the AI stuff. She says okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, she one of them. She's one of them, man. Let's keep it going. I'm not gonna go down, but that don't got nothing to do with us. Okay, more Hispanics. Can you imagine the nonsense on an American NFL halftime show? He called it nonsense. Okay, and this is a African dude. So you got an African dude come on here and said it was nonsense. Okay, let's see what they gonna say, man. Jasmine Raphael just going to spread the message. Bad Bunny delivered it, and it was English and Spanish. Only thing, okay, yeah, that's the only thing they know, because that they made sure that they translated that part, so they're going to run with that. They're just going to keep running with that because that's the only thing that was translated. All right, and they just run with it like the sheep they are, just a bunch of sheep, bro. So you sure you love me? No, she don't love you, bro. Yo, okay, check out this boy, man. Where the white boys would say he's based, they would say he's based. You know what I mean? They like to jack our slang from 15 years ago and all that, right? So now they saying based and all that. He based because he a Nigerian boy going back and forth. Okay, wow. On an American halftime show, the gall to show one of the oldest cultures in American history and lands, right? One of the oldest cultures in American history and lands. Huh? What? One of the oldest, what? All right, man. Where is she from, man? Where are these people from? What are they talking about? Oh, man. Troll page, bruh. Official numbers. Bad Bunny had 130. Okay. Maggot shrinking fast. T. Morales, Virginia Lopez. Too bad the audience was booing him. Got a lot of these white boys they combating. A white boy keep saying they booing him. All right, you got Thomas McNatt, African heritage. First, not really sure what he's getting at there. Whatever. Vernon. All right, it's probably a Hispanic dude. Chuck Butler, another white boy. Look at Gerard Wilson. BET is irrelevant, man. Brother, give him a like for that, man. This is what the brother's saying. Look at the Spanish boy. Just another effing puppet. Instead of helping people with his devil worshiping money, only thing he does is just talk. This is what the Spanish boy telling you. All the women love him. Peep game. All the women. This is what the Spanish boy telling you. The brother over here, he tell you, nigga, all niggas irrelevant. Ain't nobody listening to you no more. Shout out to this brother right here, man. Shout out to him. Nobody listening to you. Michelle Brooks Poland, they said it was trash. Okay. This dude, I hope ICE deports him. I ain't gonna deport him, man. He's Puerto Rican, man. Man, what's this guy? Is he from around here? He got one of them other foreign names. What kind of foreign ass name is this? Oh man. Okay. Look, man, they want to deport their own people. They want to deport their own people, family. They voted to deport their own people. They voted to deport their own people. We voted, not me personally, but black Americans voted to empower them. We voted to empower them. They voted to depower themselves. Ain't this crazy? Crazy. Look how they treat themselves. But we supposed to be in solidarity with them. They're not even in solidarity with each other. I gotta find me some Mexican forums talk about this. I bet you the Mexicans is trashing them the whole night. I guarantee you, I could probably pull up some Mexican forums that might be all Spanish, and I could translate it for y'all. And I bet you they trashing him. Because I don't like no Puerto Ricans. Look at this dude. Speak English, idiota loca. Or idiota loco. You know what I mean? Fuck where he from. He trash. Homeboy said he trash. Another one from Lubbock, Texas. Look like another Hispanic. Come on, man. Another Hispanic from Texas, man. He said he's trash. Letha Roberts. She said, okay, Letha Roberts from Irvington. Shout out to Jersey. She said it was what she said? Horrible. Okay. Now, fam, that's a lot of support right here. That was a lot of support for this dude, man. And I had to talk about it, man. Like I said, because I watched it, I was looking like, man, I couldn't get in with it. I couldn't get with it at all. You know what I'm saying? And there is certain Bad Bunny songs that I can rock with. He got some joints that's like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? You in the vibe, you rocking out. You know what I mean? You got a mommy with you or whatever. She want to hear it. You can rock, let that joint play. Let her get in her mood. It definitely turns on the mommies. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that stuff he was playing, besides like one or two of them joints, none of that stuff sounded familiar to me because I'm not checking for his stuff like that. So I don't know if it was some of the newer stuff. I know more of his older stuff. And I don't know all that neither. I don't know all that. But I do know some of it. You know what I'm saying? And he cool and all that. You know what I mean? Weird and all that. But I didn't see the point of putting him on the stage. Of course, they come in with this ice stuff. And I ain't for that. Man. We over here in Philly, man. We got the subarctic temperatures out here, man. Ice is finally showing up. They finally coming out here, man. They finally out here. Finally. I seen them. They down South Philly. They out Upper Darby. They everywhere where the Hispanics be at. They there. But they need to come down Southwest, man. We need y'all. If you listening, we need y'all to come down Woodland Avenue, man. Like ASAP. Woodland Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Elmwood Avenues, okay? Buist Avenue, right? We need you to come down there, man. And I'm talking about, let's say going all the way from let's start it at 58th Street. From 58th Street going all the way down to 72nd Street. We need y'all all in that area. You hear all them streets I said? Y'all need to go all that whole area right there. Need y'all to clean that up, man. Need y'all to clean it up, man. And ASAP. All right? So I'm going to leave this message here, man. Hey, if I come across some of that other stuff, man, I might make another video about this, maybe do some translation for y'all, whatever the case may be, man. But I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Just know with this message is here to show you that, man. Keisha is still going to be on a plantation no matter what, all right? She's always going to cape for Democratic policies, okay? And I already know that this video ain't going to get monetized, right? And I don't even care. You know what I mean? It's not going to get pushed in the algorithm. Probably won't get the views it's supposed to get. Because I see that's how YouTube doing. That's how YouTube doing me. I'm peeping the last few videos I did. I'm like, damn, they don't even give me no impressions. Like, I already know. So we're going to put it like that, man. This is just to show you Keisha is on the plantation forever and ever and ever and ever. She over here caping for some music and some artists that she don't know nothing about. All because they pushing Democrat policies. That's all it comes down to, fam. Notice you ain't see no brothers. The one brother told you that was garbage. Even a couple foreign brothers came through and was like, man, John was corny. White boy said it was corny. You had foreign African brother come in there and said it was corny. Everybody who said it was good, of course you're gonna have the mommies show up. Yeah, some mommies showed up, said it was good, but then you had all these black Keishas in there, like they loved it. They loved the energy. And they didn't understand anything, but they understood everything. Like just talking in circles, Crazy, man. Yo, like the comment, share, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.